Hello people of the interwebs and welcome to Moorhan. I'm Mr. Beardstone, this is the PaperhatsSMP, and as usual we're just sort of hanging out in the warehouse in front of our big stack of diamonds, but we've got a bit of a different episode for you today. So lots has been going on behind the scenes of the channel, and I kind of wanted to give you guys a channel update, and I've got a few other little bits I need to do pottering around as well. So I think first things first, we've collected lots and lots of stuff, mainly wood, as well as some saplings and some leaves, and we need to go restock Sir Logs-a-Lots, because rumour has it we do have some profits sitting there waiting for us, and yeah, I think we should, let's just go do that now, shall we? So I'm going to grab all these and head over to the shopping district. I'll see you there in just a moment. So first things first, we should probably go and check our profits. So we're just going to do a quick lap of all our shops and see if we've got any diamonds waiting for us. And we do. Ooh, 15 diamonds straight off the bat. Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. That is not a bad haul. 47 diamonds, so I think that's probably one of the better visits to the shopping district, but we have left it quite a while this time, so, you know, that's probably got something to do with it. Next up, we just need to refill these boxes, but while we're doing that, I want to chat to you guys about what's been going on in the channel, what the plans are moving forward, and obviously what the plans are for today's episode beyond this sort of interlude that we don't usually do. So as you may know, the reason that I started creating videos on the YouTubes was because I wished to learn video editing, and at the time I'd lost my job, I needed something to do. So end of September I picked up Minecraft, end of November I started making videos because I was having so much fun doing it, and at the same time I did my first stream. And it's been one hell of a journey. That's all I can say at this stage. It's been amazing. The support that you guys have shown me here on YouTube, the support I've received over on Twitch, the community, the Minecraft community as a whole has just been absolutely outstanding. And I couldn't have asked to have met a better group of people and to have joined a better community. It's, yeah, absolutely mind-blowing. It really is. And the growth that we've shown on Twitch in the last few weeks has just been outstanding. I mean, we had our birthday face reveal stream last week, and the turnout for that was just absolutely awesome. Such a generous, kind, loving community. And since then, things have only got stronger. So we actually hit our 500 follower count just before our birthday stream, and you know, 4 days later, we're already approaching 650. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. I know numbers are numbers, and you shouldn't really focus on those, but at the same time, it's kind of nice to see that sort of, you know, burst in growth. And yeah, once again, just thanks to everyone for being so absolutely awesome. However, sometimes things must change. So later on this week, I am starting a new full-time job. So initially, obviously, I will be working from home due to the current situation in the world, but after that I will be in an office, and as such I will be adjusting my Twitch stream times, and hopefully I can still kind of stick to my YouTube upload schedule, but please do bear with me if a video is a little bit later, or they might end up being a little bit shorter for a while, just while I settle into things and get my schedule sorted out on that front. The Yaptopia videos, however, will be stopping, for the time being at least. So I don't have time to be creating 2 videos at the moment, and to be honest, I've actually struggled to do that while I haven't been working, mainly due to other things going on in real life. And as much as Minecraft is amazing and Minecraft is life, sometimes real life must take precedence. So apologies if you were here purely for the Yaptopia series. Hopefully I'll be able to get back to that at some point in the future, but in the immediate future, that will be going on hold. The Moorhan series will still be continuing, as I say, hopefully with the 1 video a week that we have been doing, at least until the end of the season, and then we're going to probably have a little break before Season 2 starts, which I'm very, very excited about, and we're going to have some new people joining us on the server, but yep, we won't talk about that now. We've got more information on that coming up in future, and also some information on how some of you guys can apply to be on the server next season. So we will cover that as and when the time comes. And that's not the only news we've got. So recently we were also invited to join a brand new server. So we were invited by Zaref of the Shroom Kingdom, of course, and Oscar and Rosie to go join them over on Zootopia, which is their Patreon server. So we jumped in there on Sunday and we started creating our own little western town, and we got as far as creating a hotel, which you can see here, but we've still got a long way to go. But that's going to be a streaming only place, so we're going to stream from there once or twice a week. We're going to hang out with some absolutely incredible builders. Hopefully we're going to learn some new stuff, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to hanging out with those guys. There's a bunch of great people and some excellent builders on the server, so yeah, let's get creating and see what we can build over there as well. I may do the occasional sort of tour of that world because, as I say, the builders over there are just absolutely incredible. It's yeah, you have to see it. You have to see it to believe it. And lastly, we did create another new world. I know, just as I start a job, I start creating all these new worlds. But I really wanted to have a dabble in the new 1.16 snapshot. So on my birthday stream, we created a brand new world. We played around there for 8 hours. We had an absolutely amazing time on stream, and we achieved nothing. We literally did nothing. We have a portal to the nether and, I don't know, maybe some carrots. But, I mean, we had such a laugh doing that. It was really good fun. That solo world will be something I'll be visiting every now and then, once again in stream form only, because it is the sort of YouTube content creation that takes a lot more time at this stage. But who knows, we may well end up with a series on that in the future, but we have to wait until things settle down. So now the channel update's out of the way. There's something I need to share with you guys. I've been keeping a secret. So some of you may know, especially if you've been catching any of my streams on Twitch, or if you've been extremely observant over the last couple of episodes, you may have seen a couple of little hints of what it is I'm about to show you. But basically, we've been working on kind of a bit of a mega project on the side. I wish to reveal to you what we've been working on, and it involves the ocean monument here and what we've been doing to the outside. So let's I think it's time for another one of those funky zooms, isn't it? Wait a minute, let me look up. And there we have it, folks. That's what we've been working on over the past 6 weeks or so on stream. Obviously, we've been working on other bits and bobs as well, but yeah, this is where we're at. So, as you can see, it's still got a way to go, but I just couldn't keep it from you guys any longer, because for the next few episodes, I want to spend time working on this. So, we've got some big plans for the rest of this area. So, if I have a look this way, we've done all the pit. That is basically done. We've terraformed all down here. We've got all the bottom terraformed out. It's terraformed all the way around the temple, although there is a small cave at the back there that we still need to finish off. And over the last week or so, we've started on the top ledge here, going across the ridgeline. We've still got lots of path around this area that we need to terraform. So from about here upwards, it is done, but only up to about this stage here. So we've got to loop it all the way around and back around to the logging camp here, so it all connects up to this path and so on. And then we've got this side. So initially what we were going to do was put a small village up here. It was going to be all nicey. And then I thought, why do that when you can add a kraken? So what we're going to do is, if I fly over to this side, I've got no fireworks, so I'm relying on gliding power here. Lovely jubbly. So what I'm thinking is this bit here. So this island was naturally generated when we came into the area. Everything else we have added as we've drained the temple. So as you can see, that's well, it's just horrific, isn't it? It's horrific. So we're going to fix this, and what we're going to do is we're going to gradually build up this bit here into a big rocky outcrop. And then there's going to be a couple more rocky outcrops here in the sea that link it up to this island here. However, in the middle here, I thought it would be awesome if we had a giant kraken and it have its tentacles leaning over the edge, dragging down and, you know, crawling itself into the sort of pit where the ancient jungle temple, as I'm now referring to it, is. And yeah, then we'll just sort of have some damaged stuff, have some buildings, we can use the armor stands to have some villagers running away, and I just think it's something we could have a lot of fun with. So we will be working on that in a coming episode, and also the rock formations around here. Lastly, we also have this side and sort of, you know, all of this area around here, which doesn't really have much going on at the moment. So the idea is, around here we're going to extend the land out a little bit more. We're going to put in a ferry dock, essentially similar to what we've got over on that island, which is not rendered in at the moment, but similar to what we've got over there, and similar to what we're going to be putting on the villager island as well. And yeah, it's just going to tie them all together and show that you can sort of transfer between the islands easily enough without an elytra. And this top area here, we'll probably put another one or two of these awesome little mushroom houses in and build up the forest a bit as well. So, these houses, it started as a bit of a random thing, so what we wanted to do was experiment with some materials that we wouldn't normally use. So, on one of our streams, we sort of went through the warehouse, we worked with chat and put together a palette, and that palette basically ended up being light grey terracotta, brown mushroom blocks, and jungle wood as the sort of primary wall palette. We also used some mushroom stems and bone blocks up here as well, and then obviously we accentuated it with sort of dark oak and spruce and so on. And these are the buildings we ended up with, and I have to say, I am absolutely in love with them, especially the roof, because I hate doing roofs. They are the bane of my existence. Absolutely despise them, as you can see from this one, which I tried to do normally. And yeah, doing it like this just made me so happy, it was unbelievable. Just a collection of different dark oak blocks, spam them all over the place, add some leaves, add some pickles, because, you know, everyone loves pickles. And yeah, overall, I'm just very pleased with how that's come out. So much so that I ended up putting a couple more little ones down here, as you may have seen. Although currently, they do not have an interior. So what we've done is we've hired Unheard Nightmare, and he's going to be swinging by some point later this week, and he's going to be doing the interiors, so I can focus on trying to get the top and outside finished, which is going to be awesome. Another thing we still need to do is to terraform all of these paths. We need to sort out the cliff edges around here, and we need to sort out the forest, and we've got this awesome little logging camp which I had great fun building yesterday. And yeah, it still needs a little bit more, don't get me wrong, it's by no means finished. I mean, we've still got our bed here from where we've been working on it, and I'm still full of all the shulkers that we've been using for this job. So yeah, long way to go, but overall I am chuffed to bits with how this has come out. Never tackled anything like this before. It wasn't meant to be like this. It was never meant to be like this. Initially, I was just going to have like a barge on the surface that had a hole in the middle, so you just go chop and drop straight down into the base. And, you know, that was back when life was simpler. when we thought that we could just do that and be happy, but well, you've seen what's happened. It's got a little bit out of hand, but in a good way. A couple more things to note is that we have actually imported some parrots from the local jungle, which is not local at all. It's about 8,000 blocks away. So, yep, we went and stole some parrots. And this view here, I couldn't really sort of show too much in the montage that we had, but we've got these sort of scattered ruins laid around. We're sort of building up the lore in this area as well, that it is a sort of lost ancient jungle temple. We've got paths that go all around this way as well, which once again, you know, we didn't show on the montage because it's kind of hard to get a decent shot of these without sort of literally just running around them. So yeah, it's coming together. Still got lots more to do, and yeah, mob spawning this thing has been an absolute nightmare. Mob spawning? No, that is not the correct term. Mob proofing this thing has been an absolute nightmare, but we are getting there. So yeah, hopefully we'll eventually be able to run around here without fear of creepers. And yeah, this is the cave at the back that I was saying we're still working on. So we're going to turn this into a little sort of magical underground cave. Just a nice little hideaway for anyone that would happen to be visiting. We've had fun hiding lots of Easter eggs on this island as well to add to the lore. So we've got this sort of villager / creeper statue here, which could hint at the origin of the creepers. Who knows? That's just how the statue came out, and I stand by it. And we've got all these little waterfalls and a bit of server wobble. And, you know, just the little details sort of in these pools and in the swamp bit where we've got the little troll. And it just makes me very happy. And a lot of these things have come from the awesome people in chat on Twitch. So, you know, this has very much become a Let's Play. We've been working together as a community to build up this area and to throw ideas into it. So by all means, if you do have any ideas, anything you think would look cool in these areas, do let me know. We're looking to get this whole thing sort of finished up and make it look awesome over the next sort of, you know, 4 or 5 weeks. And then we can move on to finishing off Port Beardsley and Twin Lakes as well and just tie the whole area together. And honestly, I can't wait to see how it comes out. Very pleased, very pleased. There is also a cheeky little cave under here, actually, thinking about it, which we're going to turn into a little smuggler's cave. So, you know, that should be fun as well, but we haven't done too much in that area just yet. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the sort of tour of this area for now. And yeah, I just want to reassure you that by no means will anything on YouTube be stopping. I know I've spoken a lot about Twitch today, and that's purely because we're just having an absolute blast over there at the moment. And if you're not joining us over there as well as on YouTube, I highly recommend you do. Because, yeah, it allows you to get a bit more sort of direct involvement in the projects, and who knows, while we're sitting there chatting in chat, we can even get some of your ideas just built straight into this thing there and then. And, yep, we have a Batman, because... well, because Batman. Like, there's nothing further than that. We have a Batman because Batman. And, right, the sun's going down, so I think it's probably time I actually ended the episode. It's been a bit of a weird one, really. I don't normally sort of just stand there and talk the whole time, which I kind of feel like that's pretty much what I've done. And I haven't actually built anything in this episode. Just kind of showed off what we have been building. So, yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you sort of, you know, stick around and sort of grow with the community and grow with the channel. And, yeah, once again, just can't thank everyone enough for your awesome, amazing, wonderful support. Honestly, you're absolutely incredible. Much love. So we will be ending the video here. If you have enjoyed today's video, then please do drop a like. And if you've got ideas for the area, remember, do leave a comment below. I do read and reply to every single comment. And yeah, if you're new here, as I say, do hit that subscribe button and even that little notification bell so you never miss a video. I can't wait to get back here next week and crack on with this. Crack on with the Kraken? I think that's probably what we're going to be doing, isn't it? Most likely. Anyway, much love. Bye-bye now. So I was just editing the last bit of the video, and it occurred to me that I don't have a clip for the end. How weird is that? I normally always put like a little clip of something funny that's happened in the episode, something amusing that happened during recording, or most likely just my latest death. But yeah, it's just been a talky episode. I haven't really done much. There's not been much opportunity for me to die or, you know, that kind of stuff. I'll tell you what. Here's a little clip from the face reveal stream. Incoming face. Face. I'm riding a horse around in the nether. What am I even... What? Why is this a thing? Like, why am I... Whatever. I thought it was a good idea at the time, and then I've suddenly realised that you can't go anywhere in the Nether with a horse. Why did I bring a horse?